Welcome, 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 Scruffy fans. Here we go again. We caught another one. Yo, I don't know what's going on in Texas, but we got a Texas school superintendent. A superintendent. He got caught sending lewd photos to what he thought was a 15-year-old girl. Talking about what he wanted her to do to him and what he wanted to do to her and all of this other good stuff. This is in Texas. His name is Michael Stevens. I'm about to give you the full picture of him because you need to see this guy. All right? This is my man right here. All right? Keep an eye out for him. Keep him away from your kids. Although his whole adult life, he has been in the school district involved with kids. He was a teacher. He was a coach. He was a few different things. So you might wanna, if your kids have ever had him, you might wanna get in touch with your kids and talk to them and ask them about this guy. They may be scared, but I think it's a good idea. So, without further ado, I'm gonna let you get into it. This guy is Michael Stevens. He's 47, he's a superintendent. As of Thursday, he was in court and they got him. But hey, check this out. Get in touch with your kids. Talk to them, ask them if they've ever had this guy, if you know him, if you're in Texas, or if you're from Texas and you moved, talk to your kids. But here we go.
A North Texas school superintendent has been arrested as part of a child sex sting operation. Investigators say Michael Stevens sent lewd photos and planned to meet up with the girl he met who he believed was 15 years old. NBC News correspondent Priscilla Thompson joins us now from Houston. Priscilla, this is incredibly disturbing. What more can you tell us about what we know?
Yeah, Ellison, very disturbing. And earlier today, that suspect, Michael Stevens, was in court here in Houston, and some of those charges and allegations were read out, including text messages between him and this undercover agent who he believed was a 15-year-old girl, with him describing in very explicit detail what he would do to her, what he would want her to do to him. And so it was incredibly concerning. And that's on top of what we've already heard from investigators, that he had been sending explicit and nude photos to this person who he believed was a young girl, and also asking for those in return. I want to play a little bit of what the constable had to say about those photos and also the allegations against Stevens. Take a listen.
And some of his disturbing photos appear to be taken in his office. Stevens has been around children his entire work life. He has been a coach, a principal, and an assistant principal in various towns across North Texas.
And so investigators say that they are looking into the possibility that there are victims out there who may have been targeted by Stevens at some other point, given this career that he has had, really working with children as a principal, as a assistant principal, as a teacher and a coach throughout school districts across North Texas. And so he is being held on a $100,000 bond. And I should point out, this was part of a larger sting operation in which there were 6 others who were also arrested for similar behavior. Ellison?
Priscilla, have we heard anything from the school district?
Yeah, so the school district did release a statement when all of this happened yesterday. They said that they were made aware of the arrest and the charges, and they also said that the superintendent, Michael Stevens, was taken into custody. Until more facts are confirmed, no further information can be shared. The Board of Trustees will be convening a meeting to review this matter and take appropriate action. And we do see that they have scheduled a special board meeting for Monday morning, where we expect that this may come up. We've already seen members of the community commenting under that post, very concerned about this and sort of where this small school district of only around 600 students goes from here. And we're also hearing investigators just reminding parents to stay vigilant about what their children are doing on social media to avoid potentially being targeted by a predator in this way.
I think that's about good enough, but I can't understand, and I wouldn't like to understand, what any parent that has had their kids have to deal with this particular guy, had to deal with this particular person on any occasion, had to deal with anybody of this stature, because he's in a position of power. He's in a position where he can make the rules for your school, for your kid, all of this stuff. you got to be vigilant. But check it out. Stay safe. Make sure you get up with your kids. Talk to them. Make sure you point this guy out. Ask them if they've ever seen him. Hate to say it, he looks like one of them guys. They're usually, but anyway, let me stop. There's no real look for them. They could be anybody. This is Uncle Scruff. This is One to Grow On. You have a good night. I'm out. Peace.